Guys, Martin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we found out from the producer letter that released earlier today that we are going to be getting the legendary FRIEZA event coming to Global as part of the celebration for the release of AGL Dokkan Fest FRIEZA. At the time of recording, I'll keep checking my Twitter here as we go through some of these steps. I'm still waiting for the full data download breakdown post from Proton, which will of course confirm exactly when this comes out, but we'll find out in the news potentially tonight once we get the proper update for all the FRIEZA stuff, right? We get the actual celebration info with the tabs that will have like the special missions and stuff like that. We will find out exactly when this comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come out straight away. It might drop at the same time as the AGL Bardock EZA, but I will update with a pinned post when we know for sure exactly when this comes out. But I thought it'd be worth doing a little video here talking about the event, what you guys can expect from it, as well as the missions and everything as well. So this is going to be a standard fighting legend event like the Goku one, GT Goku or Vegeta, where it's one long continuous event with a lot of stages, a lot of phases, which of course it means that units that are able to stack are going to be very valuable here. So of course our units like Int Buu, Saiyan Day Vegeta, Tech Gohan with his EZA, characters like that are going to be feasting in this event. So I do have the stats up here for the various FRIEZAs. So we start off against First Form FRIEZA, and we're starting off not too bad. His super attack does 300k. So not really anything too crazy. Any characters, obviously without any form of damage reduction or anything like that, characters with 300k defense are just going to be tanking this for double digit damage, which post super attack is a lot of characters now. So unsurprising that the early attacks are not exactly the craziest. However, stage 2 is against second form FRIEZA, and as you can see, he has an AoE super. It only does 225k. He does raise attack as well though, so I think that does apply to this, which means it would actually be like 350-ish as well, and it's to all units. So kind of like his red zone stage, the second stage against the second form FRIEZA does an AoE, so that will be something you're gonna have to keep an eye out for. Characters that are, you know, very weak defensively before supering could be at risk here, but second form FRIEZA AoE, I mean, it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage. So I mean, even characters that are starting the turn with like 200k, it's not like you're going to get one shot in that turn if you're on full health, but something to be aware of. Then we have third form FRIEZA. He's supering for around 500k, so starting to get up a little bit more now, but still not anything crazy in terms of what global bosses have had so far. He's Int, the third form FRIEZA. Then we get to STR final form FRIEZA, does 575k. Just having a quick look actually at their special effects. So you can seal the first phase, you can attack lower and defense lower the second phase. Third form FRIEZA can be attack lowered, and then once we get to final form FRIEZA, now we can't attack lower anymore. His super attack does 575k, which again, still not too bad. Then we get to full power FRIEZA. So full power FRIEZA, his super attack is 784k. So this is where it starts to get a little bit more scary for certain characters. Can't be status affected in any way. He has a cooldown of 9 on the super, so I mean, what this means is how many attacks the character has to do before they can super again. So for example, if you get supered at like the end of a turn, you know that you're not going to get supered immediately in the first couple of attacks on the next turn, because they have to do 9 attacks before they can super attack again. So you can see here the cooldown is mostly 5 for the second form one, but this is because they'll have less attacks per turn. See, 6 attacks per turn. Third form is 8, and then full power is 9. And then we get on to Golden FRIEZA as the final boss. He can attack 10 times per turn. His normals are doing 400k. So remember, like in terms of slot 1 characters, you are going to want to have some decent defense. And then his super attack is hitting for 1.1 million. So in terms of like red zone bosses and stuff like that, none of these guys really get up to the level where they're hitting as hard as, like, say, Physical Fusion Zamasu with their super attacks. But it'll just be like a nice fun event, not like, you know, Kid Buu drops and a bunch of people aren't even able to beat him on the first day. This should just be a fun event where you get to take in a bunch of your stackers or teams that don't necessarily have to be super top tier. and you should still be able to get the event done. So this will be very interesting. I know they updated this on JP after it came out. It was either to nerf or buff Full Power Frieza. I can't remember. I think it was Full Power Frieza was hitting harder than he was supposed to be. Usually on Global, when that happens, the event gets released as the already fixed version, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But those are the stages. You can see you have a lot of HP. 45 million is the final. I mean, that's not really that much. When you think about, you know, things like huge crits on like the Spirit Bomb from the Boo Duo and stuff, you could just one-shot Golden Frieza. So reasonable amounts of HP, nothing too crazy in terms of attack. Don't get caught out by the AoE in the second phase, but other than that, fairly straightforward. And then of course the event does release with a bunch of missions. Obviously it costs 0 stamina to do, and then we have a bunch of missions. So starting off, we have the very straightforward ones that we always get with these Fighting Legend events when they first come out, and like Infinite Dragon Ball History and stuff like that, where you get ones just for beating each of the phases. So like if you got all the way to the 5th stage and then died, you would still get these missions done, right? So phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4 and phase 5. You get what, 15 stones for that, and then defeat the event completely, so beat Golden Frieza. That'll be 20 stones. And then we do get some orbs here. You see, as they mentioned in the producer letter, EX skill orbs that are specifically for characters whose name include Frieza. So, I mean, the fact that you get a gold additional and crit is certainly quite a good one here. And then we have some special condition missions. So these are the ones that are the ones worth looking into and talking about here. So beat the challenge event with 6 Pure Saiyans characters on your team. So obviously this one probably going to be pretty straightforward, right? Pure Saiyans having some of the strongest options for teams in the game is 6 Pure Saiyans. So it's your full team. However, the friend doesn't count. So I'm not sure many situations where you'd be running a non-Pure Saiyan friend, unless it was, I guess, like a Gogeta or something like that. But there's not really many builds at the moment where you can really do that. I guess with all the buffs that the anniversary had, because of course they got this event after the anniversary, superheroes, you could be running like a Gogeta friend or movie heroes and then have your whole team be Pure Saiyans. But yeah, full team of Pure Saiyans. Then we have complete the event with 6 Dragon Ball Seekers characters. So this one will be a little bit more interesting. Obviously, like I say, the event is not insanely hard, so you're going to want to focus on stackers and things like that for this, but that should be an interesting one. And then we have a Namek Saga mission as well. So that's certainly interesting. Namek Saga has not received buffs for quite some time, but so it should certainly be an interesting mission for this event. That one has the gold skill orb reward as well. All of these are giving 5 stones and then a skill orb, it seems. And then we have 6 Majin Buu Saga category characters. Well, that would have been interesting on JP before Golden Week, but of course now the Majin Buu Saga team has had an absolutely insane amount of buffs, so that should be a very interesting one. Then we have 6 Timeless Legends. I believe that's the translation for storied figures, which of course applies to characters like Bardock, right, getting his Easy A, the Team Bardock characters, LR Team Bardock getting their Easy A. I guess I'll try, for the sake of a video, doing this mission with like a full Team Bardock team. Got like the physical Fasha, Int Tora, the LR Team Bardock. I mean, the thing is, some of those characters, you're very much at risk if like they're the one that takes a super, they're getting killed by that Golden Frieza at the end. So that one could certainly throw up a bit of a challenge for some people for sure. And then the last one is 6 Other World Warriors, which again, that was a category that was absolutely in the mud, but has gotten a few buffs thanks to the Golden Week, right? The Goku and Boo are both on that category. So Other World Warriors certainly gotten some buffs from Golden Week. So there you go. That's a nice little, not only are we getting the Legendary Frieza event just in general as a nice little, you know, might not be the hardest new event or anything like that, but it'll be a nice little playground to test out characters in. But we're also getting 6 missions for using specific teams. So you can use any team you want to beat it for the first time, or you can dive straight into one of these. Pure Saiyans will probably be quite easy. Buu Saga will be very easy now. Even if you didn't pull like the Golden Week characters, a lot of the characters that got easy A's, or like you'll be able to use a friend, Goku or Buu, so that should be pretty straightforward. I think in terms of the toughest ones, storied figures could be interesting depending on your box. Same with other World Warriors, right? If you didn't get the new Goku or Buu. Namek Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, these should all be very interesting. But of course, I will do videos on all of these. As I say, I will update the video with a pinned comment when we know exactly when the stage is going to come out. And of course I will do videos on all of these missions and everything as we go through the runs, a lot of which will get done on streams, so make sure you come out to the streams. Do join the Discord, the link is down below in the comment section. We're revamping some stuff in the Discord over the next few days, and the schedule for all the streams is there. We're going to start doing some more community things in the future. I want to set up something for the anniversary. So a little while coming down the line, but we hopefully will be doing a Broly movie like watch party. Might even do some giveaways for some Broly movie related items, so keep an eye out. Do join the Discord, the link's in the description down below. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the legendary Frieza event. Are you looking forward to jumping in and giving this a go? Like I say, it won't be super hard, but it'll just be kind of fun to mess around in with the stackers and everything. But yeah, should be a fun little event. Let me know what you guys think down below. Which missions do you think you might struggle with? Which ones do you think will be easy? Give me all your thoughts about the Frieza event down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.